Hi everybody, and happy almost summer. I hope you're enjoying this new month and also continue to incorporate ways to, number one, stay healthy, also stay active and motivated, and just happier and feeling better in general. So this is something that I actually have been thinking about a lot, especially when I look at my kids, looking at people in general at work, and seeing how we spend so much time sitting down. If you look at people when they're at work, also when you're at home, because there's so many things that are interrupting us from being on our feet and moving, like maybe spending too much time on a couch. But if you also are not someone who is able to be standing up or cannot be standing up for a long time, it is important that you also include movement, using your upper body, moving around, not staying stationary in one same spot all the time. It is proven by studies that most Americans spend most of their time sitting down, and this is one of the reasons why there is a huge percentage of people with diabetes, obesity, cardiovascular diseases, and cancer. And I think that this is also that is contributing, that I think, but it's also proven that these are one of the reasons why our brain health and our mind health, mental health, is also being affected. We are spending way too much time sitting in front of the computer, our iPhones, and is really affecting our life. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about is movement and finding ways to move more every day. This is something that can be very, very simple, and that we can just plan it daily, so you can make it happen, and incorporate these practices every day, so you can start feeling better and also stay just more active. So play in your environment. This is something that I highly recommend, that you can, now that the weather is nicer, you can find a location that you enjoy. It could be a park. If you have access to trails, maybe find that trail that you like, and even if it's just going for a little bit, finding a place that is safe for you to walk, getting out of the house, maybe meeting friends there, so that way you can not only move more, but also it will be a great benefit for your mental health. Lending a hand. So lending a hand, helping someone, maybe offering your neighbor to move something, to bring the water inside, walking your friends or your neighbor's dog, or just getting the mail for someone. These are ways for you to stay motivated, to be more active, also stay more connected. And believe it or not, just by little improvements and little actions like this, you can actually make a huge improvement. Another one is canine support. So this is also, like I mentioned, if you do have a dog, or if you know someone who has a dog, it is maybe a good idea to have take some time to either walk the dog, take care of the dog. It will definitely force you to be more on your feet, move around, whether if it's just walking the dog around the block, maybe feeding the dog. It will definitely force you to be on your feet more. Reconsider your space. So think about maybe a spot in your house that you can open up and have maybe some weights, maybe having access to a small space where you can do a short YouTube workout, maybe doing some stretching, some yoga. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, anything complicated, but just having that little space that becomes your space to create a routine of movement is very important. I personally enjoy having weights and a mat next to my bed. There's a little area where I have a little basket, and believe it or not, it has allowed me to create a routine where when I get out of bed, I do stretch. That's the first thing before I start the day, before I even jump in the shower. Just doing some stretches, it really helps me to start the day feeling better, and also avoiding injuries. Master mini workouts. So what's mastering mini workouts? Like I said, you don't need to have a gym or anything fancy to stay active. You can actually just, maybe park your car a little bit farther when you go to the mall or to the supermarket. maybe just meeting someone at the mall and walking around a couple of loops is actually something that is very simple and also very doable. It's actually possible to do. Make it a routine, especially on days that is rainy, when you don't feel like getting out of the house. You can find locations that you can actually still move and walk around and not stay in your house sitting on that couch all day long. So you can also maybe do a small stretching routine. Like I said, you can do it at home. You can just do it in your pajamas. You don't have to get dressed and be fancy to do anything like this. So this is actually something very simple that you can incorporate and definitely make changes and just benefit from moving more. And also something that I definitely find very, very helpful, and I'm a runner, but I do believe that when you create a social environment that involves exercise, like for example, maybe walk and talk. This is actually a program that exists in some places. You can actually find maybe maybe like a store, maybe the recreation center in your town. Maybe find a group of people that enjoy walking, and you can actually make this something that is social, and it can become part of your routine. Having a buddy, a friend that can go with you. Maybe you can grab some coffee, some hot chocolate, some tea, whatever you like, and just walk and socialize. It actually encourages you and also motivates you to move more and to make it a very disciplined routine that you can actually accomplish. And maybe you can start doing it once a week, and then gradually, if you really enjoy it, you're gonna find yourself doing it more. So I hope this is helpful. I hope you can maybe start incorporating some of these. I also recommend that you, whatever it is, whatever practice that you pick, you can actually write it on your calendar. This is something that I actually do. So just take it serious and say, okay, on Monday, Tuesday, whatever day it is, this is going to be my walk and talk day. And you can make it an appointment, a routine, and you can have someone join you, and that's going to be part of a very disciplined practice that you can incorporate. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. I hope you get to practice some of these advices and stay active and move more. Have a great week.